What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Don't Ever Have Kids. We're here to review things that you can't get if you have kids. We're just messing around. We're gonna do another game review, and we are reviewing the one we promised, the one everybody's been bugging us about, the one that we wanted to play really badly. Zelda Skyward Sword for the Wii.
Yay.
Hooray! Now, we haven't actually beat this game yet. It's still new, and I'm still working through a lot of games, but we have been playing it in between a lot of other games, to include Uncharted 3 and Skyrim and what else? Saints Row 3rd and
I'm playing Dragon Age 2.
Yep.
And Dragon Age Origins.
Yep.
I just don't have the add-ons yet, so I'm putting that on hold right now.
Yep. And then a mountain of other games that we got going on. So
to include mini Lego games.
Yep, Lego Batman, Lego Harry Potter, 1 through 80, however many there are. Lots of games, and we got tons that we can review for you guys, and we're going to do old and new and mix them up and whatever. So it's going to be good stuff. But back to what we were here to talk about, which is Skyward Sword. Basically, in this game, the kingdom is now in the sky. And I'm not really sure where this one takes place in the Zelda timeline. We watched a lot of videos and stuff on the Zelda timeline, and it's so weird.
It's so confusing.
It's hard to make heads or tails of where exactly you're at, you know. All I know is in this one, the city's in the sky, and they have a layer of clouds that they can't go through, and they have to have the sky goddess open a pathway from the sky to the earth, right? And the people of the sky, Link and Zelda and their little group, their town, they all have these birds. That's like their partner, their like, their soul bird or whatever you want to call it.
Actually, it's on here.
Yep, that's his bird.
That's his bird right there. But they all look the same. Just
different colors.
Yeah.
And he's the only one with the crimson one.
And you can see the clouds and stuff, and then there's our little town.
Yeah, the little city in the sky. So when you're in the sky, from what I've gathered so far, when you're in the sky, you have the bird and can fly around on it and stuff like that. But when you go down to the earth, the bird stays up there, and you have to use these statues and a blanket that you get from Zelda to create a little mini parachute, and they shoot you back up into the sky, and then the bird catches you. One thing, the controls are a little more advanced than they were in Twilight Princess, in the aspect that it literally follows your movement exactly. If you thrust, he thrust, and you couldn't do that in the other one in Twilight Princess. So that was really cool, because now he follows you way more exact, which is why it utilizes the Wii Motion Plus. So that in itself was a big bonus. You know, it gave you access to a lot more moves, a little more feel that you were the character. You know, he's following your movements. Your left hand, or your nunchuck, whatever hand you use it in, but the nunchuck controls the shield a lot more accurately. You can use it to shield bash. You can use it to reflect things. So if you get shot at, you can hit it with your shield and it'll bounce back to them. So that was pretty cool. You know, things like that. One thing I thought I didn't like at first, but now it doesn't bother me, is the control is displayed on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
And at first it was weird, because you're playing and there's a big controller on the side of your screen. But as you go along, you end up not noticing it as much. And sometimes it does come in handy, because it'll remind you, push this to do this, and push that to do that.
Yeah, that's the reason why I like it the most because it gives me a reminder because I don't play the Wii too often, so sometimes I forget which of the buttons do what thing.
Exactly. Or if you take a break from it, like we're mixing all these games together, and I'll forget, oh crap, what am I playing? How does this one work again? And it'll tell me, push this or do that. On a quick note about well, not really about the controls, but the game itself. When you're calling your bird, if you play this and you're calling your bird, you have to call your bird from specific areas. If the way you call your bird is you jump off of an edge, and then you push the down on the D-pad, not moving the stick down or not the nunchuck. You have to push it on the D-pad, and he'll whistle and the bird will come and take you off. Now, if you jump anywhere other than the designated areas, you will fall. And they'll come rescue you, and they'll be all pissed off that you jumped off the edge of something. Now, me and Roxy tested this out because we were curious. If you are on one of the bridges to call your animal, your bird, right, and you don't jump off of the front of the bridge, like say you jump off the side of the bridge or kind of diagonal, not exactly straight, you'll fall and you'll have to get rescued. Your bird will only come if you jump straight off that bridge. Then you'll get a cutscene where he's falling and whistling and stuff. If not, if you go any funky way, any way other than that, you fall and you have to get rescued and get lectured, which is kind of annoying. Sometimes you'll fall on accident. You're not paying attention. You run too close to the edge, fall, and then you're getting this long 30-minute lecture about how you shouldn't jump off the edge. So that part I thought was a little annoying me, but if you're trying to jump across the stones and you accidentally slip and the waterfall carries you over the edge, and then they're lecturing you, or you thought you were straight on the thing, but you were just a little off and you jumped over the edge, and then they're lecturing you, and you're like, well, I was trying to call my bird. You didn't need to come get me. Stupid birds are stubborn. Oh, my master didn't jump exactly off the center. I'm not gonna help him out. But basically in this one, Zelda is kind of kidnapped. She gets sucked into this vortex and drugged to Earth, right? Or well, they call it the solid land, something like that. It's basically Earth. So Link suits up, gets his green armor and sword, and his stupid wooden shield that's a piece of crap, jumps down there.
That breaks the freaking first enemy you come across.
And one hit shatter. So your shield has a health meter, and you can get potions to fill it up. One cool thing though is you can upgrade it.
Yeah.
You get the ingredients and the rupees, and you can upgrade your stuff. So that's pretty neat. That was new. So you don't always have to have the crappy shield. You can build it up and make a better one out of it.
And the same thing with the potions as well.
Yeah, you can upgrade your potions. Pretty much anything that you can use can be upgraded. You go back up to the Sky City and you talk to the vendors. I'm not sure if there's other ones on Earth yet. I haven't gotten that far on in the game. But if you go back up to the Sky City, they'll tell you, okay, you have these. These can be upgraded. This is what they tell you the ingredients you need. And then they also tell you, Roxy and I found out that they'll also tell you where to get the ingredients that are needed to upgrade, which is really neat because most games don't tell you where to get the shit. They're just, here's the ingredients you need, go search. Good luck. Yeah, this vast game world, find it. But this one they'll tell you you need to get it from these enemies that are in these areas. So that's pretty awesome. But like I was saying, Zelda gets sucked into the vortex, goes down to the world. You have to go find her, so you have help from the Sky Goddess to open the portal. Then you go down there, and I don't necessarily know that Zelda's been kidnapped because right now everything seems to be you're following her. And everybody you talk to is like, oh yeah, she went that way, or oh yeah, she was coming through here, and she just passed on by and went that direction. So you're kind of chasing her around. They have this thing where you use your sword like a what are they called? Those stupid sticks to lift the water.
The wake.
They have a name, it's a term, a geyser or something like that. I can't remember. Anyways, you push the C button and you'll see the tip of your sword in a little circle crosshair thing, and it has arrows pointing, and you follow it. And the closer you get to where she is, the more your controller will beep and vibrate. You know, so and then you're like, okay, that's where she's at, so I need to head that direction. The only problem is everybody she comes in contact with and touches or has been near, they pick up the same thing that she is. So sometimes you think you're chasing her down and you're just going to somebody she shook hands with an hour ago. You know.
Yeah.
But they still have the usual mini games. You know, you find some. Oh yeah, well I can't really think of where Zelda's at unless you do this for me.
Yep.
So you go do what they told you to do, and then you come back. Oh yeah, now it's all coming back. I remember she went that way about 3 hours ago while you were running around doing all that crap for me. You know, all in all, graphics, I love it. The colors, so bright and vivid. It's nice to see a bright game.
Yeah.
Everything's been so dark and ugly and gloomy. Dark Souls just drains your soul. It's like, oh god, what am I doing? I feel like this friggin' zombie thing I'm playing. So dark, and you know, just put this game in, and it's like, I see colors now. I haven't seen colors in days. what color is that again? Oh, blue. I forgot what blue looked like. You know. As far as the graphics go, they're a little more cartoony than Twilight Princess was, but that's Zelda. You know, so it still has a realistic feel, but it's still cartoony, so that's pretty awesome. I love that about the Zelda games. Music, the usual Zelda music. You can't go wrong with the old Zelda soundtracks, and they kept them going. You know, you have your usual adventuring music and your Zelda theme and all that stuff. Gameplay, as far as the gameplay goes, it's got its difficulty. You know, you have your bosses and the levels that are gonna kick your ass, and you're gonna get frustrated, but overall, it's not too tough. Not too tough. The controller on the side is a big bonus.
Yeah.
At first, I thought it was annoying, but you know what? Like she said, when you're forgetting or you're just not used to it, or if you just need a hint, you know, it does that. You got save statues all over the place, so you can save anywhere.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I do.
And the save statues you can also use to get straight back up to the Skyward, so you never have to worry, oh crap, my shield's broke. If you don't have any potion, go to the save statue, head back up, and when you jump down, you can jump to any of the save statues that you've been. So when you drop back, you don't have to go back to the beginning of the world or whatever. You can go to wherever you've been already. What else? Yeah, man, that's
That's
it.
pretty much it.
I mean, there's a lot more, but it's all stuff you would find out when you're doing, you know, when you're playing the game, without giving away too much story. You know what I mean? All in all, it's just, I think it was just awesome, just a beautiful game. All in all, so far, it's just pulled together so well. So, yeah, that's what we got for you this time. Uncharted next time?
I think so.
Or Batman? Should let them decide?
Yeah.
You decide. Batman Arkham City or Uncharted 3. Let us know. But yeah, that's pretty much, without giving a whole lot away, that's what I could say about this game. I would definitely say check it out. If you're a Zelda fan, if you're not a Zelda fan, this might make you one. It's just an all-around great game. If I didn't have a Wii, I would pick one up just for this game. That's how good it is, at least so far. So, but yes. Katie wants to play the game. She's actually good at the game. She swings the crap out of that sword. Anyways, that's what we got for you this week. We will see you guys next time. Do whatever you guys do. Stay happy. Keep playing them games. Enjoy yourself. Live your life. But this is 2012, the end of the world, whatever these people think it is, which I doubt, but whatever. Might as well get as many games as you can, right?
Exactly.
Beat all the games. Woo! That way you can die happy. We will see you guys later. Oh, and let us know, Uncharted or Batman Arkham City. Uncharted 3 or Batman Arkham City.